Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Kalaye Sundarakaram Sadaika Priyadarshanam. Ajnana Nashakam Devam. Sadgurum Muralidharam. Yasya Smaranamatreena Jikvayam Vardate Swayam. Mahamantrastam Bhajami. Muralidhara Deshikam. Premamritam yo murali ninadaihi Shri Krishna rupena puravavarša Adyapi soyam muralidharakyo Pushnati premna bhuvanam saharsham Kirtite tu mahamantre tatra virbhuya takshanam Suprasanno bhavedyastam Premika varadam bhaje Murali mandita karakamalam munijana mohanam Dhyatyastapadam vanamaladharinam Prema Bhakta Mandala Nitya Kirtitam Premika Varadam Ashrayeham Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkha Shamanaha Tam Namami Harim Param Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Greetings, friends. I begin yet another session of Answers and Beyond by offering my Koti Pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan and Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Maharanyam Sri Sri Muralidhara Swamiji, by whose grace I sit before you today. Thank you very much for joining in, and a very big thank you to our Global Organization for Divinity Australia team for making this happen. We will take a question that bears a lot of relevance to what we do as Namadwaar in today's world. It's a very interesting question that I have received from a satsang friend in Australia. This is how the question goes. We often speak of universal love and peace in the context of chanting Nama. Let's say I chant at my home whenever I can. The world is a very big place. And if we follow the news, we clearly know how things are heading. What I do in my place seems so inadequate and small. How do we achieve a goal like universal peace? By doing this. Should we not be doing more? A very lovely question. Let me say that right away. To put it very simply, does this Nama that we chant make a difference to the whole picture, the universal picture? It does. To also answer another projection of this question, should we be doing more, in the sense, is it important to take all these measures that are being taken externally by various governments, various agencies, people involved? Yes, that is also important. So we are very clear about that. We will go into this discussion in a little bit of an elaborate manner, with the focus being on how what I chant sitting in my room, in my home, in my town is going to make a difference to the big picture. While we also very clearly recognize the importance of all the measures that are being taken on a global scale externally, they are as important, as significant, but we will focus on this. This question comes because we generally tend to look at everything only in an external way. That's generally how our mind works. That's generally how I would think. I would think, what am I doing really? What activity am I undertaking in order to make the difference? Which is the right way to think, because I should, in fact, contribute to the greater cause and not just be confined to thinking about myself and what I consider as my people and my little circle. I should always think of the greater cause, and I should do my bit, which is a right way to think. It certainly is a great virtue. But we tend to often look at this only in the outward manner. What Sanatana Dharma shows is the opposite. What the great Maharshis, the great ones, have shown is, they show us how important it is to bring about a transformation within one's own self. Instead of trying to do it externally, they point to the opposite direction, 180 degrees, the other way around. They show us why it's important that I need to focus on myself first. It's like how we say charity begins at home. I have to change. It would always be the focus of Sanatana Dharma, the teachings of the Mahatmas and Guru Maharaj too. Even in the many hymns that Guru Maharaj has sung, Kirtans, the Madhura Geetams, and even when he talks about different things, if you carefully notice, you will find that it's very, very uncommon to find him say that you need to learn this, you need to change. He would usually not say that. In all the songs, he would usually say that I need to change. The song itself would be addressed to Maname, as in my mind. Here, oh my mind, you need to imbibe this. He would always address himself. Even when he says something to us, it would be clear that it is I who needs to imbibe that and make the change. But when Guru Maharaj talks about it, he would never even say that you should change. You should make this particular change in your approach. Your attitude needs to change. He would always refer to himself. That's generally how he speaks. He would say that I need to change. I should not have this attitude. It's very beautiful the way he puts it. It's also a very nice lesson because he would always never point at the one opposite. He would always point at himself. While I tend to do the opposite all the time. I always point to the one that is standing before me. I point at everything around me as a reason why something went wrong, but not myself. That is how I look at it. But he would teach this so beautifully, not by saying it, but by actually doing so. You can see that in most of his kirtans. That's how he would address it. Coming back to this question, how do we achieve something on a global scale? You're talking world peace and universal love. And how do I go about doing that? By chanting Nama in my tiny room. How is it going to make a difference? It simply does not add up to me. That's a question, isn't it? I'm reminded of this very beautiful anecdote that Guru Maharaj would point out. Once there was a Mahatma, a self-realized soul, and he was in conversation with a seeker who had come from overseas, from another country. This is a person that was involved in many community activities, things that would benefit all, benefit the whole country and the nation, a good soul. And the question that that individual had for this Mahatma was something in very similar lines. He said that on one side we speak of all of the spiritual sadhana, penance, and how it's important, how that is the very purpose of life. I understand all of that, but if we for a moment look at the way in which the world is going today, it's a bit scary. There generally seem to be a race where many nations are building their weapons. It's like a race. When one person does it, another person has to do it to defend his own interests, and this build-up is increasing. When we hear about it and read about it, it only incites a fear deep within ourselves if all of this would eventually lead to violence. How can this be resolved? This is a question that was asked, and the Mahatma immediately asked the question back to the one that was asking the question. He said, in your opinion, what do you think you can do? How can this be resolved? What are the steps? What are the measures? He said that there are lots of measures that are being put in place. For instance, there's this whole effort that's going on towards disarmament, towards destroying all the weapons. That's a very good and constructive step. So there's a lot of talks and discussions going on at a very global forums, and that could be the way. To which this Mahatma said, yes, it is a good step, it is significant, it is a measure that needs to be taken. But do you think that alone is going to solve this issue? He said, if you think that by removing the weapons from the hands of all the individuals, we will bring about world peace, that's not how it will work out. It is important, but that's not how it will work out. That alone is not enough. Because if you remove weapons, what people will do is they will pick up sticks and rods and fight with each other. If you remove the sticks and rods, they would fight with each other using their bare hands. In other words, as long as the tendency to fight remains, the fight will go on. It will not stop. So the tendency has to change, and that is the key. This is where spirituality plays a role, he said. Charity begins at home, like how Guru Maharaj would always point to himself. It underlines just that point. Remember this beautiful message of universal love that Guru Maharaj spelled out many years ago in one of the very first mass Mahamantra prayer meets that happened in the year 2007 on the 1st of January in Chennai. It was thousands of people, and Guru Maharaj said, so here we've gathered and we are talking about achieving that universal love. Sitting in an auditorium, in a hall, we are chanting this Nama and we are talking about how is it going to make a difference. Guru Maharaj said very candidly, in his own unique way, he said, will it make a difference? Yes, it will make a difference. How? He said, we live in a world today where there are many factors that are out to divide us. Divide us in the name of race, in the name of language, in the name of religion, in the name of social background, in the name of borders, in the name of everything. There is an attempt to divide. When that is the attempt, I am also making a very humble, tiny little attempt. It may be insignificant, but it is also an attempt to unite. This is the attempt that is made by all the great Mahatmas, the great souls. And how do we do that? How do we do that? Guru Maharaj goes on. He says, if I need, say, scriptures, shastras, or that sort of a teaching in order to understand that there is God. It is not true. He said, there are people that live in a dense forest, out of touch with this modern civilization. There are these tribal people that are living in such isolation. They're living in caves, and they understand the meaning of love too, in a very pure form. It is there. A mother loves the child. They love each other. It does not just stop there. This love can also be found even in wild animals. Ones that have a very aggressive nature, that love is still there in them. They love their own children. And that love is God, that supreme being. And we don't need to have all of this knowledge and learning to understand that it is there. So while there is an attempt to divide, this is my very humble attempt to try and unite. And I believe that it will make a difference. Guru Maharaj said. And how do we go about that? The only way to unite in these times is to understand that despite all of this, we are all children of that universal being. As siblings, as brothers and sisters, we join hands, we shake hands across continents. Because we are all children of that love, that supreme being, that God. That is the way to unite. And this is my tiny little step in that direction, is what Guru Maharaj told. A very powerful message, a very profound message, a beautiful message. And how do we go about that? He gave a very beautiful mechanism for it. He said that this has to happen from within. That is how this is going to happen. It will happen one day. Let's have no doubt about that. It's never about how big or how small something is. It's the intent that counts, the intensity behind that intent that counts. I'm reminded of this very beautiful little incident that happened at the ashram. It was during the Krishna Jayanti Utsav time, 10 days of celebrations, and Guru Maharaj would be right there all 10 days, and friends and devotees from different parts of India and from across the globe would gather together to enjoy that happiness, to be together and celebrate. There'll be lots of people that generally come to see Guru Maharaj, as you can imagine. People that want to offer things that are big, things that are huge. They would have lots of flowers, fruits, gifts bought out of love, which they wanted to give to Guru Maharaj. And in that long line that was waiting one day to see him, Guru Maharaj was very quickly seeing everybody, but he noticed that there was this little girl who was holding on to something. It looked like a small envelope. He very quickly gestured and asked that girl to come. She was quite surprised at being singled out in that big group. There were lots of people, important people, and they were all waiting. And Guru Maharaj said with a very sweet smile, I know that you want to give something to me, and I know that it is very, very valuable. So what is it? She was very embarrassed at being singled out in that manner, and she said, she held this envelope towards Guru Maharaj in both her hands, and she said that I wanted to give this to you. What is there in this? She opened. She was very shy to do so. It was this tiny little cover, and people were holding all kinds of things and standing and waiting. She said, it's okay, what is there? And she showed that there were like a few dollars in that cover. It's hardly any money in that sense, in terms of number. Guru Maharaj took that with so much of love. He held it close to his heart. So you brought this for me? I said, yes. How did you get it? Said that it has taken me quite some time to collect this. I've done many errands at home, and then my parents gave me a good behavior allowance, the things that I did at home. I saved all of that. I didn't buy any ice cream or candy for myself. I wanted to give it to you because you are doing good to a lot of people. There were tears in the eyes of Guru Maharaj. He said, this makes all the difference. This is why that big goal will be achieved, he said. And to this day, we keep that cover and those dollars very safely. That is inspiration, isn't it? Real inspiration. So nothing is insignificant. It's really never about quantity, it is quality. It is the intent that always counts, and that will make all the difference. It is the most powerful thing that can ever be. That is how Guru Maharaj always views it. So this change, universal love, world peace, how can that happen? It has to happen from within. We need to unite as siblings, as children of that God who's nothing but love. When we understand that, and when we are able to join hands, this will happen in no time. That's really what Guru Maharaj said. And he gave this very beautiful stepwise formula. So beautiful, the way he said it. He said, by chanting the name of God, Nama Sankirtan, any name of God, what I'm doing is I'm acknowledging the fact that I am your child. I'm thankful to you for everything that you have given. I'm calling out to you as I'm your child, and you need to always shower your grace upon me. So, chanting the name will lead to spiritual awakening within, little by little. It happens. It has happened to countless sadhus and mahatmas. It will happen when we do it. And that spiritual awakening will lead to inner transformation. I begin to step out of this tiny little circle, I, me, myself, that I've drawn around myself, and I begin to understand that after all, everything is His creation. After all, we are all siblings. We are bound by the same love. That awakening leads to that transformation. Spiritual awakening leads to inner transformation. And that inner transformation will bring about universal love and world peace one day. It will, by all means, Guru Maharaj said. So chanting Nama, spiritual awakening, inner transformation, universal love. This is how we go about it. What a beautiful message that Guru Maharaj delivered on that day. When I change, everything changes. That is, in short, how Guru Maharaj would look at it. Thank you all. Thank you for your patience. We will chant the Mahamantra a few times before we conclude this session. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Thank you very much.